You know, because I know you've heard and you've read, you know the knock on you earlier on. A little arrogant, a little selfish.
Right. There's probably a little truth to it. I think, in order to get to a certain level, you have to have a certain amount of selfishness to be able to drive yourself, but not to the point where it affects the balance of the group. And in my role, it was harder for me to relate to the teammates that I had. At the time I came in the NBA, I was 18 years old.
Right.
My teammates were, 30 years old, 27 years old, and I'm talking about video games, and the conversation is just completely different. So I think for me, it helped me to be able to sit back and learn and observe and, hear what people were saying about me, listen to how my teammates communicate.
Did it hurt when you were hearing it?
It hurt, but at the same time, I looked at it as a challenge. I said, okay, well, this is what the perception is. Now, how can I become better? I just try to use everything I can for motivation, and that's a tool, for me to be able to elevate my team to play the best basketball. So I try to use a bit of everything. Okay, I know what I'm going to be doing every day this summer, all day this summer, train my butt off. Because when I hear stuff like that, that's just automatically just telling me you can't do something. You can't, we don't need you. So, and this is why I made the decisions to be able to compete against them every single night and to learn at a higher level than anything that I could possibly learn at the college level. You're playing against the best. And so I said, you know what? Whether I'm ready or not, I don't know. But I know once I get there, I'll be able to learn from the best. And I know that I'm going to work hard, so one day I will be ready if I'm not ready when I first make the jump. Growing up in Italy, what I used to hear a lot, which just absolutely drove me crazy, was all the kids would say, you know what? You're a good basketball player here, but once you go back to the States, we're not going to be able to do none of this stuff.
They used to tell you that?
They used to tell me, they're too good over there. They're taller, they're more athletic, they're faster, they play the game much better, and you're not going to be able to do any of that stuff. And that just absolutely drove me crazy.
So then you come back to the States, and your mission is to prove some things, and ultimately you end up just killing everybody on the high school level. You go to the pros.
Our mentality has to be, we're going to hunt you. And that's how I approach the game every single night. I'm not going to sit back and wait for you to come out and make the first hit or take the first blow or put us on our heels. We're going to strike first.
Everything negative, pressure, challenges is all an opportunity for me to rise. I don't want to be the next Michael Jordan. I only want to be Kobe Bryant. What I'm doing right now, I'm chasing perfection. I've repeatedly said he's the best player in the world. There's nothing he can't do. I would say there's no shot he can't make. You always have to be on edge. You always have to take every practice, every game, like it's your last. I don't think anybody that I line up against, I don't think they're going to be able to outwill me. I just refuse to believe that. I played with IVs before, during and after games. I played with a broken hand, a sprained ankle, a torn shoulder, a fractured tooth, a severed lip, and a knee the size of a football. I don't miss 15 games because of a toe injury that everybody knows wasn't that serious in the first place. We're going to cut your hearts out Wednesday.